Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of All Score No Defense, the best sports channel. And on this episode, I'm going to explain how there's a problem in Brooklyn, or the Brooklyn Nets have a problem. Let's get into it. Okay, last night the Brooklyn Nets lost to the Miami Heat. And in this game, we see an obvious problem that the Brooklyn Nets are facing. One, the Brooklyn Nets play terrible perimeter defense. Their perimeter defense is bad. And another thing, the Brooklyn Nets team is small. How do I know this? Miami grabbed 62 rebounds in their victory over the Brooklyn Nets. 17 of them were offensive. And one of the things we're starting to see the Brooklyn Nets one of the things the Brooklyn Nets are suffering from is they can't rebound the ball. And when you can't rebound the ball, it's hard to get extra possessions. Also, this team doesn't play any defense, and one of the things they're trying to do is they're trying to win games with their offense. Now, we saw them do this against Philly. Against Philly, they were able to do this. But then against teams like Milwaukee, their first game of the year, and then last night against Miami, they lost both of those games. And another thing, this is why rebounding is so important. When you rebound, you gain another possession or you're able to get another shot attempt. But the Brooklyn Nets, they can't do that. And they're trying to rely too much on their scoring. And when you do that, you get tired. And we saw an example of this late in this ball game when the Brooklyn Nets just went ice cold and they couldn't hit shots for like 2 minutes in a row. And it was like they were getting open looks, but they just couldn't hit anything because they were tired. And then when you're tired and you're trying to play defense, that makes it even tougher. And then another thing that I would like to say, I would like to see Nicholas Claxton play a little bit more. I think he shows a lot of promise. But the thing with Nicholas Claxton is he's still small, like muscle-wise. So I think if he can get in the weight room a little bit more, he'll get a little bit more playing time. But yeah, the Brooklyn Nets are a small team, and they're suffering when they go up against bigger big men. Prime example, when they went up against Giannis Antetokounmpo, they had no answer for him. When they went up against Joel Embiid, he somewhat did damage. And then when they went up against Bam Adebayo, someone who is 6'10" and solid, you saw him give him that work. And that's all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel page, be sure to subscribe and follow me for more. I do new episodes like this Monday through Friday, and I'm out.